Okay, so my box is now all cut out, and I folded on all the score lines. And here's my necklace all dry finally. I let it dry overnight from the glossy accents. It was done yesterday, but you never could really see through it because it was cloudy. It's not really in focus. Oh, that's good. I don't know if you can tell, but the rock candy stickles just added so much in that layer. These stamps are from Stampin' Up. They're old. They're from some 2000 collection. I bought them at a scrapbook yard sale at my local scrapbook store, and then I have a Club Scrap stamp here as well. These are kind of my go-to steampunky looking. Look, there's a clock, and I love the chess piece, and there's some nickels. So I'm gonna stamp with my vintage photo distress ink and get this all grunged up and ready to go. Oh, and the name of this paper, it's from the 29th Street Market collection. This is also in my stash, so I'm not sure how old it is. This is called the Brothers Vine Scroll in grass green. It's green on the inside paper, in case you were wondering. Okay, well, back in a second. I have a very, very important tip for you. If you are going to Glimmer Mist a box that you're going to have to hand put together, first of all, put your box together. Second of all, don't try to bend it a lot. I do want this box to look really grungy, but it's, and I love the color, and I didn't Glimmer Mist that spot because I had picked it up by then and realized that it's super saturated. I don't know if you can see my stamping's really subtle, but it's just how I wanted it. I sprayed it with Cream de Cocoa and Sugar Plum Fairy. Sugar Plum Fairy is the limited edition color, and it is the most beautiful reddish purple. It actually matches the paint from a project, this Plaid Wild Iris. It matches that really well, and if you like reddish purples, then I think you'll really like it. But I'm going to get some Tim Holtz tissue tape and go over my edges a little bit, because I think that'll make them look better. And I'll show you that step when it gets done. Alright, I'm going to finish up my box now. Sorry. I have a page out of a really old dictionary that I bought for the express purpose of, having an old dictionary to tear up. I'm going to set this. I can put this where I can work and you can see at the same time. I'm going to put this inside in the box as my stuffing. I put the grunge tape, I alcohol inked it up. And I even used some of the silver mixative. I love the stuff. The color, it's metal. It's metallic. It's beautiful. Anyway, so colored the tissue tape like he showed. During the Christmas tags, I don't think I ever would have thought to color the tissue tape, but whatever, he did it for me. So anyway, I'm just going to stick this inside and then close up the box because it has a little heart on the cover, on the top. Like I said, it's out of the tags, bags, boxes, and more. And I would tell you the page of the image, but I don't have the booklet. It's just on my Gypsy. Anyway, I kind of like that some of the tape is peeling up. It's a very grungy, really cool look that I think goes with the steampunk really, really well. So even put some tape on the top there. This is my day 4 project. I was really worried about getting it done because I wound up working not only a longer shift at work, but even over past closing because we were so busy, and it was an awesome day. I can't tell you how much I appreciate all your comments and all you people looking. I don't know, it's amazing to have done something, a finished thing 4 days in a row. Even if it was just something I previously started, it feels really, really good to have some things finished. And Marion, I want to thank you so much. I don't know what to say. It's awesome. Oh, and I just realized, because I've never been to a Stampin' Up! Party or anything, but apparently the name of the stamps that I used is on the side. It's Papa's Pocket, well, and that makes sense. So the stamps that I actually used this stamp and the clock, and then I used my Club Scrap stamp, that's number 6032. Anyway, it doesn't have the name of the stamp, but it's from Club Scrap. If you've never heard of Club Scrap, they're pretty cool. Their stamps are awesome. I have a couple other of their stamps that I have gotten at scrapbook yard sales at my local scrap store, and I love their stamps. They're really good quality and really cool. So sorry, my hands are a little orange from alcohol inks. The alcohol inks I used were Wild Plum, which also matches the Wild Iris paint, as well as the Sugar Plum Fairy Glimmer Mist. The Sugar Plum Fairy, just so you know, I'm apparently a big fan of limited edition. If you say limited edition, it makes me want it more. But not really, because just all the colors I seem to like the best. Most of my Glimmer Mist bottles say limited edition, and I love them, and I use them. I use them all the time. I've gotten this one recently, so I haven't used a lot of it yet. And then I use the Current, not the Wild Plum, is what matches the Iris ink. The Current, use that one, and I also use some Butterscotch, which, as much as I didn't think yellow is my favorite color, this Butterscotch is beautiful, and it goes with all of the other colors that I own. And I highly also recommend that if you're going to play with alcohol inks, go ahead and get the blending solution so that you can clean your mess up. Thank you. Oh, and I used this Halloween Tim Holtz tissue tape. It was in a pack of 3, and it was the Halloween package. This is the spiderweb one. There's also a script print that I've used on tons of projects, Christmas projects, not Halloween projects, because it's just a script, and I haven't even tried to read what it says, so I don't know if it says anything Halloween creepy. And then there's poison labels, which I have that wrapped around the bottom of my ATG gun because someone wanted to use or see the tissue tape. They hadn't used it before, and I bought it at a crop. And so I opened the box, and they were like, "You weren't going to open that." And I was like, "Yes, I was. I'm putting it on my ATG." So I have rambled on for no reason. Thanks a load. Thank you guys so much. And again, the encouragement is just awesome. And I'm watching as many videos as I have time to watch around my work shift. I'll probably try to catch up on all of them this weekend, but oh, Marion, thank you so much. It's been so inspiring and so encouraging to finish all these projects. Thanks so much. I can't wait to see what I do for day 5.